Dr. Wesley Muhammad. Thank you for being yourself. Thank you, God. To my brother, Sonetta, where'd he go? He was right there. Where is he? He ran outside to Sonetta, who, I'm going to start calling Sonetta Don King. Start calling him the Don King of the Liberation Movement. You know, Sonetta's always putting something together. I have a question to ask, and that is, what are we supposed to be accomplishing here today, so I'll know where we're going? Truth? That's what we're supposed to be accomplishing? Look at somebody next to you and say, truth is relative.
Clarity.
Clarity. According to who? Clarity. According to who? What are we supposed to be accomplishing? Let me be very, very honest and candid with you guys, if you don't mind. Now, you know, how many of y'all listen to me have heard me before? Wow, man, that's an honor. Look at the hands. Okay, well, if you've heard me before, you know I don't like biting my tongue.
That's right.
That's right. Okay, so can I speak to you guys from my heart today? Good. Here he comes. Hey, man, just talking about you. He stepped back out. All right. Brother Sonetta called me about 20 times. And he said, Brother Ray, we need you here. We want you here. Come speak in you know, Manhattan. New York loves you, man. New York loves you. You know, they said, brother, we just want you to come speak. You can come speak about anything you want to come speak about. We just want you to come speak. And I said, okay, brother, I'd be honored to do that. Anything I want to speak about. And after the arrangements were made, he called me back. He said, Brother Ray, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask Brother Wesley Muhammad to come in.
What? What's going on? What happened? I missed it, but you said that. Oh.
And I'm going to put both of y'all on. You know? Okay. Well, once a commitment is made, you try to keep your word. You know? But honestly speaking, brothers and sisters, I don't know how to do this. I really don't. I don't know how to do this. Because whenever I stand up and lecture, I always ask the question. Oh, before I go any further, let's do what I always do. Since I don't have this on the screen, everybody take your, there, y'all know, you've been watching. All right, everybody look at that circle. Do this and make a circle. And say these words. Say these words. Say, the space inside this circle.
The space inside this circle
represents my realm of knowledge.
My realm of knowledge.
All that I think I know.
All that I think I know.
About whatever I think I know.
About whatever I think I know.
Is represented. Right here. Within this circle. I must keep in mind. That there is more to know. Than what is within. The circumference of my awareness. Now, do y'all understand what I just said? If you do, look at somebody next to you and say, unless you are God, you don't know everything.
Break me off the beat.
Get that. Mr. Man. Brother, thank you for your presentation. It was very informative. Very informative. I learned something listening to you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate your work. I know, I feel you, brother. I feel you. Some might have come today because some of us have that mentality of go get him.
Go get him, Tiger.
Well, brothers and sisters, let me share something with you. I honestly do not do the thing of proving other people wrong. So if you came for that today, I gladly disappoint you. I don't do that. Let me tell you what I do. Let me tell you what I do. I try to present facts to the best of my ability as I have learned them, as I have researched them, so that you can take it and think about it, and if it doesn't fit for you, then I'll say it fits for me. What I try to do is engage in activity and presentations that will take our people from whatever background you're from, and unite us as a people. Whenever I go to do a lecture, I say, how many Christians are in the room? People put their hands up because Christians are there. As much as I tell folk Jesus Christ never existed, they still come. I say, how many Muslims are present? How many Hebrew Israelites are present? How many Nawabians are present? And people from all of these philosophies hold their hand up. And after we go through that whole thing, I say, now I'm glad y'all put your hand up, but let me tell you what I see in front of me. All I see are Africans. I don't do the label thing anymore. You follow what I'm saying? I don't let anybody label me. I'm not a Christian, I'm not a Muslim. I'm an African. And let me put it. And to be honest with you, some of us are getting so deep into that now that you shouldn't call yourself an African, because the continent Africa was named after Scipio Africanus. And so it's really inappropriate to call yourself an African too. And then I tell people, I say, okay man, stop being that deep. Please, don't be deep like that. If I say I'm an Atibulanian, most folk are going to say, you a what? What is that? Because most of our people don't even know what Atibulan is. So when I say I'm an African, people can relate to a landmass.
That's right. That's true.
You follow what I'm saying? And they know that this is what I'm talking about. I made a couple of little simple notes here. Brother, I don't really have anything at all to challenge you with. Now let me tell you why I say that. Because, man, after matriculating through academic institutions and becoming an academician myself, I've concluded, and y'all anybody got something to write with? If not, just repeat this after me, or put it in your little, what do you call these things? Little electronic PDA, iPod, whatever you want to call it. Okay? Machine, yeah. But just everybody kind of just make note of this. Right? Say this after me. He who controls the printed page.
He who controls the printed page.
Controls the thinking of the age.
Controls the thinking of the age.
Say that again. He who controls the printed page.
He who controls the printed page.
Controls the thinking of the age.
Controls the thinking of the age.
Brother Ray, what are you saying? I could set up my projector or plug in my thumb drive and show you a whole lot of printed stuff. And the only thing that printing is doing is presenting someone's commentary. Doesn't mean it's right. It's just presenting somebody's commentary. Everybody has a right to their opinion. And everything is true in literature. See, it took me almost $275,000 worth of spending money and reading books and everything to realize, damn, I got everybody's mind but my own.
Come on, brother.
Is this making sense?
Yeah.
There was a lady that was very dear to me, She did not get to do 1 month of the research that I had done. All of the reading that she thought she was doing in her lifetime might have totaled a good 30 days of my academia. That lady was my great-grandmother. Her name was Alice Walker. And you know what? Alice Walker had more wisdom and more spiritual intuition than I don't know if I'll ever have it. And I got 5 degrees, and she didn't even have a certificate for getting out of elementary school. So what am I saying? He who controls the printed page controls the thinking of the age. I have, over the last 38 years, I have, how old are you, Wesley?
37.
37, okay, wow. So, cool. Over the last 38 years, I have presented arguments from literature and what somebody wrote in a book. Are y'all following me? And I still hasn't seen that it has united us as a people. Dr. John Henry Clark talked to me last night.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, okay.
And he gave me a message to give to y'all. Would y'all let me share with you what he said?
Yes, sir.
Okay. He said, young brother, tell them for me that after we spend all this time orangutanning about with intellectualisms, we still ain't got no money. We still ain't got no power. We who have gone on have given our lives for the unity of our children. And we're watching you divide yourselves even more, taking sides with one another. Tell them that we said it has to stop. And in tears, I promised him I would say that. We don't know how to deal with spirits as a people. What do you mean, Brother Ray? I'm not talking about demons, y'all. I ain't talking about that. I ain't into that demon Roman Catholic Church stuff. Look at somebody next to you and say, Brother Ray is a therapist. I mean, for real. I'm a doctor. I don't know the first thing about gangsterism.
Thank you. Good stuff.
And I see the spirit of gangsterism entering among us under the disguise of liberation. And it's got to stop. Brothers and sisters, I don't do what I do to build my crew. I don't do what I do to gain a following. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? I don't do what I do to have my people come support me because I know you bringing your people. Every last one of y'all in here that's chocolate like me, you are my people.
That's right, yeah.
Every last one of you. Every last one of y'all, man. I believe that I came forth from my mother's womb to do the very thing that the counterintelligence program says they must not allow. Okay? And that is to be one who is anointed by God to unify the people. If I can't bring us together, I'd rather not be in this at all. Am I making sense, y'all?
Yes.
I really honestly don't give a damn.
Come on.
At this point in my development, did y'all hear how I just said that?
Yes.
What that means is I learned a little bit more since last week.
That's right. That's right.
Okay?
Come on, brother.
At this point in my development, I really don't care if you are a Christian, if you are a Muslim, if you are a Hebrew Israelite. If it's working for you and it's helping you to make it throughout each day, and you are achieving in life successfully with the paradigm of thought that you have, ashe. You gotta understand something, man. Somebody sent me an email the other day that said these words. They said, Brother Ray, now since I've learned that Jesus doesn't exist, what am I supposed to do? My assignment is not to snatch the rug from under your feet, man. You'll fall back and hit your head. My assignment is to pull the rug gently. The rug of the lies that we have been fed. If I pull that rug gently, perhaps you'll have enough sense to look down and realize, damn, this thing is moving.
Hey, there you
I
go.
better step off of it.
There you right. There you right. There you right.
Really. Man, I made a couple of points here. I wrote this down. I hope this makes sense. Christians. Do we have any Christians here, by the way? Any Christians? None? Not at all? Okay, there's some hands. Straight. Good. Okay. I mean, keep honest. Hey, look, I don't disrespect that. Cool. I was there. And trust me, Christianity did not make a mess of my life. I am the man that I am today because of the foundational roots that I gained in Christianity. I don't say that to give Christianity credit. I say it because I was a Christian at that point in my development. You follow what I'm saying? Everybody say this. Christians. Come on, say it like you mean it. Christians need for Jesus to have existed. Real simple. If you are a Christian, then you need for Jesus to have existed. Everybody say Muslims. Say it now. Come on, say it. Muslims need for Muhammad to have existed. Keep it real. Everybody say Hebrews need for Abraham to have existed. You know why? Because all of these character figures are paramount in their belief system. Hindus need for Krishna to have existed. Buddhists need for Buddha to have existed. Any belief system you want to identify with has its founding personality. And that belief system does not exist without that founding personality. It just so happens I don't subscribe to any of that anymore. So I don't need for Jesus to have existed. I don't need for Muhammad to have existed. I don't need for Krishna to have existed. You know why? Because if they did or did not exist, that ain't really got any doggone thing to do with me having the power I have today. Are y'all grabbing what I'm saying? Y'all hold up your circle. Come, get ready to say something. Hold it up, hold it. In fact, you may want to run out. Are they selling hula hoops out there?
Come on, my brother.
Let me show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
In the last, maybe 5 months, I haven't even talked theology. You know why? I find out that theology and philosophy and people's opinions and all that kind of stuff, I'm going to turn this thing off. And people's opinions and all that kind of stuff is all a part of the distraction to keep us as a people from getting to where we're supposed to be. The only book that I have held up lately is called the Uniform Code, Commercial Code. When I stand up at the African Village, I hold up the Uniform Commercial Code and I say, y'all, this is now the Word of God. You know why? Because it doesn't make sense for us to talk about those things that don't give us power. Here's the other thing I want you to say. Now, don't ever forget this. Say, intellectual masturbation.
Intellectual masturbation.
Let me put this in a sentence so I can best describe where I think we are. Everybody say this. We are so busy, intellectually masturbating, that we're getting caught up in egotistical ejaculation. Did y'all get that? Yeah. Imagine that in your mind now. Intellectually masturbating so much you get caught up in egotistical ejaculations, and we think we're getting somewhere because we do that. And after all that is over, guess what we do? We go out those doors and we listen to each other tear each other down. Okay, we go out those doors and we take sides. We go out those doors. Some of y'all gonna go out the doors and you're gonna say, well, you know what? You know, I'm a little bit disappointed, Brother Ray. I thought he was gonna bring it. I am bringing it, man. Listen, you know, I know how the counterintelligence program works. Some of you know how the counterintelligence program works. I don't want anything to happen to whereas we feed into it. Because see, some of us in here are mature, but there are too many of us who are immature. You follow what I'm saying? Oh, by the way, I told him I'd give the greetings. Professor Griff told me to tell all y'all hotel. We were together yesterday. And he wanted to come, but he had an appointment. I said, brother, don't go through all that. Don't go through all that. You know, I'll just give the greetings for you. And he actually said to Captain Muhammad, he was with us, and I don't want to feed negative energy into a name, so I don't want to go there, but I will say this. He said to Captain Muhammad that a certain individual called him to call Captain Muhammad as my bodyguard to call a truce. I said, call a truce with what? I ain't at war with nobody. I'm not busy. I'm not fighting anybody. What am I call a truce about? I don't have. There's nothing to call the truth about, man. I'm just trying to unite. I'm trying to tell the truth and get us together. That's all I'm trying to do. Now, I know that the devil, if you don't mind me going back to church right quick, I know that the devil don't want us united. That's right. But damn it, the devil is in for a fight. You understand what I'm saying? Because I got up this morning to unite us. Yes, sir. And I'm going to get up tomorrow morning, by the grace of God, to unite us some more. Yes, sir. You know, so all the way here, my staff will tell you, all the way here, I said to them, I said, you know, like, I don't know what people are coming for. Because I mean, this thing had been almost promoted like the Thriller in Manila. What are they looking for? Are they looking for me and this brother here to prove each other wrong? What is to be achieved by that? But intellectual masturbation resulting in egotistical ejaculation. And we still ain't one. Y'all got what I'm saying? You know, so brother, I understand everything you said. And more than what you said, I heard your heart. And I agree with you. You follow what I'm saying? That's what this is about, man. Look at because I'm not feeding into what you had in your mind. And you know what? Out of respect to our elders, you know, Professor Small and I talked earlier this week. And I told him, I said, Elder, trust me, man, it ain't going to be what folk think it's going to be. Because I don't do that. Some of you sitting there frowning at me right now? You might as well go and put a smile on your face. Because I have an assignment to carry out. And that assignment is to be an instrument in the hands of God to bring us together. Amen. And if you don't like it, then thank you. Thank you.
Oh, shucks.
That's all I got to say.
Let's hear it for Brother Dr. Ray Hagins. Say it for Dr. Ray.
Black Power family. Black Power family. Let's give Dr. Ray another hand. Let's give Dr. Wesley Muhammad a hand, brothers and sisters. Dr. Wesley Muhammad is a bad man. I think I'm ready to take my shahada. Dr. Ray Hagin knew exactly what this was about today, family. I gotta tell you this, because Dr. Ray Hagin knew 2 months in advance. We sent him memos telling him that this was going to be a discussion about Islam. Is Islam an African religion, or is it not an African religion? Dr. Ray Hagin told me I would love to challenge that brother on that right there. So now you can't come in here and act like you don't know what this was about and try to make me look like a goddamn fool. Come on, man. 2 months in advance. The people came to hear you talk about, is Islam an African religion? Dr. Wesley Muhammad is a bad man. Come on, man. That's the BS right there. And I know my people came out to hear that discussion. Because if you didn't want to talk about it, I could have easily got somebody else to deal with that topic. You ain't got to take my damn money and then come say, yo, I don't want to deal with that. But you knew in advance, man. Come on now. Damn right, I'm mad as hell. Because that's what we were supposed to be dealing with right now. If you ain't want to deal with the topic, all you had to do is say, Brother Sarnetta, I don't want to deal with Islam right now. And I would have respectfully went and got another brother to deal with that. What we're going to do is open up for questions and answers. But Dr. Wesley is a bad man. Shut it down at the beginning of the goddamn lecture. I'm going to take my shahada. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah wa barakatuh. God damn, man. Yo, man. We're going to open up for questions and answers right here. Don't come here trying to make Sarnetta look like I'm the one starting. Nah, brother. This is a damn discussion, man.